here last week. I had the worst week of my fucking life. Okay? So, February 5th, I get in a car accident.
Ooh.
I slip on some ice. I go over the median. I was on 35W northbound and Industrial Boulevard. I hit some ice, and I start sliding. And so I know you're not supposed, if you start compensating, you can overcompensate, and that causes you to spin out. So I just let my car slide and do its thing.
Can you switch microphones? I don't think that microphone's on at all.
So, there we go. All right. Working microphones always help. So, I'm on 35W northbound in Industrial Boulevard. I hit some ice, and I start sliding. But I know that I don't compensate because I know that can lead to overcompensation, and that can end poorly. So I just let my car slide. I go over the median between the on-ramp and 35W. I hit the on-ramp sign. I crash. My car gets totaled. I hit the guardrail. It was not fun. But what was sad, you know how most people, when they get into like life or death accidents, they say that they have their whole life flashes before their eyes? You know this, right?
Yeah.
It's a common trope. That didn't happen for me. I saw the guardrail, I thought I was going to go through it. I just think, this may as well happen. I just apathetically accept it as a reality. And that's honestly scarier than the accident itself. Like, my parents are concerned. But so then, I hit it, I'm not injured, I leave, they tow my car, whatever. I get a ticket from the state. This was the week when salt trucks that were salting the roads were sliding on the news. So a state trooper issues me a ticket, and they say, you failed your duty in driving with due care. So here's a ticket. Now remember, my accident happened the 5th of February at like about 9:30 p.m. in Hennepin County, 35W northbound Industrial Boulevard. They say it happened on the 6th of February at 3:49 a.m. on 35W southbound in Lino Lakes, Minnesota.
Classic police work.
Classic, that's why you're fucking them, right? They're wives. Oh, is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that the police officer?
No, the wife.
Oh, hey, how are you doing?
So, that's not me. They say, so I have to go to court in 2 weeks in Anoka County to contest something that never happened. So that happened in one day. So then my insurance, Geico, which I actually really like Geico. You know, screw the small talking gecko and all that. They're actually not the worst. So I get a rental car through them so that I can figure out what I'm doing until they figure out if my car's totaled or not. And I get a rental car, a 2018 Dodge Journey. And I was driving a 2006 RAV4. Suddenly, my brain, I'm like, holy shit. I'm Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman. I've been banging normal cars, like shit cars, and all of a sudden I get this beautiful car. 2018 Dodge Journey. It has heated seats. It has a heated fucking steering wheel and a rear view camera, and it has the works. And I feel on top of the world. Until I go to the licensing center to get my car title so I can have my totaled RAV4 released. Turns out that the licensing station is out of stock paper and the government didn't send them any new stock paper. So not only can I not get my license, I get a flat tire. Not like, oh, it has 16 PSI, it's at 0. So I contact AAA and I say, hey, my tire's flat, can you come fix it? Through their app. They say, that was about like 2 p.m. They say they can't come out till 7:26 the next morning. So I say, fuck that. So I call Enterprise, who I'm renting the car from, and I say, hey, I have a flat tire, can you come fix it? And they say, sure, but it'll cost $55. I'm like, you know what, that's fine, I'll pay it, I'll send the receipt to AAA so that they can pay me back, because they're not fulfilling their part. Let's make this happen. Only to find out that I'm paying Enterprise $55 so they can call AAA to come get me at 7:26 the next morning. So which I say is ridiculous. And also, I have to get to work. I have a job. So long story short, my stepmom picks me up. I call, after being on the phone for the 4th time with Enterprise, I say, I'm not going to be with the car. I have to go to work. The woman on the phone tells me, we'll have someone tow it, just bring the keys back to an Enterprise location, we'll handle it. Never happened. I call Enterprise I get a call from AAA the next morning saying, we're going to fix your car. To my surprise it wasn't towed. Okay, cool. So, I meet AAA to go get my car fixed, and I call Enterprise. And by the way, do you guys know what Enterprise's like big key line is? We'll pick you up. That's their tagline. I have a flat tire for about 16 hours. Never once did they say, we'll pick you up in your shit car with a flat tire, which baffled me. So, AAA shows up, so I call Enterprise saying, hey, I have a flat tire, I have a small spare, I need a new car. I'm sorry, we're rented out. You can bring your car to a Midas or a Firestone, they'll fix the tire for you. And I'm 27. I'm 27 years old and I just have no backbone. I just want to please them. So I say, all right, that's fine. My father, who's in the car with me, just starts shouting, no, 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 no! That's not okay. It's your car, it has a flat tire, it's your job to fix it. We're not doing your job for you. And this poor woman, who's on the end of the barrage from my father, just verbally smiles and says, okay, I'll work something out. And so we bring the car. Oh, so by the way, the nearest Enterprise was less than 2 miles from where my car got a flat tire. So they could have fixed it at any time or brought me a new car. It never crossed their mind. So, and this is happening in the span of like 2 fucking days, okay? Thursday is when my car got totaled. We're on like Saturday. Friday's when I get the flat tire. Saturday's when they fix it. So they finally get me a new car, and suddenly I'm sitting there going like, wait, am I Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman? Because here's the thing. When I realized I was Julia Roberts from Pretty Woman, and I had my Richard Gere of a 2018 Dodge Journey, I realized I wasn't the same. Because I wasn't getting my Richard Gere forever. I was going to have to return it and go back to fucking regular John's in the form of a 10-year-old car that maybe has a heated seat, maybe has keyless entry, and it broke my goddamn heart. Until I got the flat tire, and I was like, wait a minute, am I Julia Roberts? Or am I Richard Gere? And I finally got myself a nice, expensive sex worker until she broke her leg, and I have to go find it, and I have to call the company and say, she broke her leg. Send me a new one. And I felt like a piece of shit. Because that's where my brain went. I went from I'm the sex worker with a nice John to maybe I'm the John with a really nice sex worker for once. But anyway, I got my cash payout. It's coming soon. I cleared out the car. I have my court date set for 2 weeks. Hopefully the good news is I learned I'm not suicidal. Because with the fucking week I had, never once did I think I should just kill myself. Woo. Right, so there's a positive. So that's been my week. That's why I wasn't here last week. Thank you guys so much. My name's House. Thank you.